today we're going to be talking about my favorite tier 4 tank, and as you can see right here, it is the Matilda. So, what I like about the Matilda? The Matilda has great armor, great DPM. The only one was just, in fact, was my first tier 4 when I played the game for the first time. It's my first tier 4. And I just enjoyed it, and from the very beginning I've known how to play it. I've always angled it and wiggled it and all this stuff just to try to get those bounces. So this is basically what taught me how to angle and wiggle and stuff. So yeah. Now I'm going to show you guys some replays. First one is on mines. So far, this is the first tech tree, or my favorite tech tree line that I've shown with replays. I was going to do live battles, but I decided not to, just because I didn't feel like playing right now when I'm making this video. I am also in a platoon with a friend of mine, and we're talking about something that happened a while ago. It happened Monday on the Discord server. It's just a little bit of drama, but yeah. If you want, you could read what we're saying. It doesn't really explain anything of what happened. It just... So yeah, so... Now, this replay was recorded. I think all three of these were after 7.0, and sorry for me keep stopping. And I eventually get into the game after that. I believe after this message here. But anyway, so I lost my train of thought here. I'm getting distracted by that Discord message thing. So, the Matilda. It's a great tank. I like this camo that I have on it. It's really cool. It has 520 hit points. It is a tier 4 British heavy tank. The first British heavy tank in the line that leads up to the Churchill, or it leads to the Crusader. I just enjoy this tank a lot. See here, I have like a 3.5 second reload time, average of around 40 to 50 damage, and we're already at 150 damage here. We're just working this. We're giving out shots. We took some shots there, but I had to reset cap. And you can see we're already down half hit points. It doesn't take long to kill the Matilda if you play it wrong. So, most important thing is you shouldn't expose your sides or anything like that. I found a new way to get my cat to leave me alone. I have this paper towel roll that apparently she's like scared of, so she runs off. Anyways, that's my new weapon. You can see here we're just working it, we're bouncing shots, we're just sending out the damage, getting them to shoot, firing, all this. Now, the thing with the Matilda that is a problem is a lot of tier 4s can penny you quite easily. So, and since you're so slow, you have a lot more armor than, say, the B1 here has. And the front of the B1 has some decent armor, and the sides are pretty decent too, but when it's a side like this, I can just pen him all day. It's just extremely easy to see. We're just ripping him apart. Teammates in a little bit of trouble, so they're trying to help him. We actually bounced the shot off the B1's turret. Not sure how that one bounced. We might have hit the near the back, and that's when we got taken out here from the SU-85B. We were still spotted. He was aiming at us. And yeah. So that's that battle. I'll show you probably another battle after this. So Did 884 damage. Didn't get any kills, but we did pretty good for Matilda for tier 3. 8 or tier 4 is pretty good for 800 damage, especially for the Matilda when it does an average of 550 damage. Let's do that one. So here we are in Falls Creek. We're now bottom tier, which is even worse because tier 5s do a lot more damage. Therefore, you take a lot more damage and you can die a lot faster. So with the Matilda, you gotta be a lot more careful when you're bottom tier. Especially since you are heavy, you spawn on the heavy side, and usually you would go with your heavies because you have heavy armor, right? Well, I would actually recommend, as a playstyle for the Matilda, is as a medium tank. A very slow medium tank. Because this is not a good heavy, at least when you're in tier 5. In tier 4 it doesn't matter because there's no such thing as heavies go heavies and mediums go mediums, because there's only 2 heavies at tier 4. Everything else is mediums and light tanks. So when you're playing tier 5, play it as a medium tank, just as you would as in tier 4. Don't play it as a heavy tank because you're really not going to bounce anything unless you're literally hiding up front and angling out the side and bouncing those shots. That's the only way you're going to really do anything. You see here, we're switching to APCR, and our penetration is so bad we can't even destroy the vehicle. So we're going to take and shoot the W2. Got another shot on him on there. You can see we're just... This is the thing I like about it, is you just can dish out so much damage so quickly, and you have such good armor that it doesn't matter. Like you can see here, we bounced on Matilda. Switching over to APCR so we can hit him, and now we're just no-scoping him here. You see, we're just tearing apart that Matilda. There's the WZ. You track him, don't do any damage. And you can see here, it's just the accuracy is so good on this thing. I mean, we got him when there was just that tiny bit of armor sticking out, so. And I knew he was going around there, so we get another shot here. Oh no, never mind. We do miss out on the kill there. This is going to be another win for, no, this is going to be a first win of the replays, but this is going to be victory for us. And luckily the AT2 was AFK this game, so we didn't have to worry about facing him, because basically APCR or not, you're not going to be able to pen him at all. Like with APCR, I don't think you can pen the front of the AT2 anyways. I'm just looking around here. So, yeah. It's basically the Matilda. It's a great tank. You can see we're getting some shots in on the side, but others are just bouncing. That's how hard it is to pen the AT2. I mean, we only penned 1 shot out of, I think, the 4 shots we fired, so. So that is the Matilda. We did 268 damage, not as much as we did last time. So yeah, it's not the most. You can get pretty good damage in it if you're not. Well, you can even do it if you're top tier too. It's just a lot harder when you're top. When you're bottom tier, it's a lot harder. When you're top tier, it's a lot easier because a lot of things will struggle to penetrate you. Not to mention you're facing a lot of newer players, so they don't have all the free XP as you would at higher tiers. So that is a good thing, which means you'll face a lot more stock tanks, and stock tanks really struggle to penetrate the Matilda's armor, especially when you're angling and wiggling. But TDs, like tier 4 TDs, can pen you with ease if they have the top gun on. Even, I think the Hetzer with the stock gun can still penetrate the Matilda a little bit, but when you switch over to APCR, you can pen it perfectly fine. Or at least most of it. But yeah. So that is the Matilda, my favorite tier 4 tank. Stay tuned for my favorite tier 5 tank. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.